Okay, guys, this may or may not be the 18th or 20th video we've done today. You'll be able to determine that as our speech slurs. But hey, we've got a cool one here. We got the Barrell Bourbon Cigar Blend we're going to talk about today. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Hip Lick, High Proof Low IQ. That's
Gordon.
and I'm.
Scott.
That's right. We're going to talk about the Barrell Bourbon Cigar Blend. Let me put this right here. See that? There you go. All right. So I picked this up locally. Nothing super incredibly allocated about this, I wouldn't think. I mean, I think they probably don't have these out on the shelves everywhere, but this particular one is 111.2 proof. So it's not high proof, but not a low proof either. It's, in my opinion, probably right in the good wheelhouse between 110 and 120. It is a bourbon whiskey finished in Madeira, Armagnac, rum, and Hungarian. Is that how you pronounce it? Or we're going to go Hungarian. That's right. I mean, it could be. I mean, Armagnac could be Armagnac. And Madeira could be made IRA or made IRA. I need to go to IRA.
I'm going to stop you.
Why?
Stop.
Okay. So this thing was distilled in Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee. Youngest 7.5, oldest 18 years. So this would be considered on the shelf as a 7.5-year bourbon because they always go legally to the youngest barrel.
Right.
But in this case, that's great and all. I like the fact that it's 7.5 to 18 year. Once again, Madeira, Armagnac, rum, and Hungarian. It says delivering layered notes of dark fruit, toffee, molasses, and warm spice. Refined yet expressive. It's equally compelling with or without a cigar, craft for slow sipping, long conversations, and a finish designed to linger. So, as you can see, this is not a fresh crack. It is possible that I've had this before. So I am a little tainted on what I've had. That's why we're going to steer more to what he thinks right off the bat.
Okay.
Because this is new to him, not new to me. Although I've only had it a couple times.
All right. So, Barrell products, this is Barrell, the Barrell Spirits, Barrell and a few other companies that are owned by the same company. Barrell Bourbon does a lot of blending. They're known for blending, right? And so we have a few different types of barrels that are blended together, and I don't know how many bottles are released in this, but as Scott said, he bought this off the shelf. We here in Southeast Tennessee, we can see this on the shelf. Your mileage may vary. We don't know if you can find this where you live, but where we live, I mean, there are not a ton of bottles, but there are a few on the shelf, and Scott went ahead and took a flyer on it.
I did. I took a flyer on it.
And he likes it, so he wants to see what I think about it.
I want to say it was about $85. Shout out to Hilltop Bottle Shop in Hickson, Tennessee, but I think this was about $85, which honestly,
that's pretty typical
for a cigar blend.
That's a good price.
That's a good price.
Yeah,
I'm good with
for
that.
a barrel product that's about typical. It's typical.
Yeah,
right there in the 80s usually, and some of them are a little less, and some of them are a little more.
That's right.
But this particular one is right in the middle, and I've heard it's really good.
You've heard
from you,
from me.
Yeah,
but just disregard what I think, and let's find out what you think. There's a lot of pressure on you.
A lot of pressure. Okay.
A lot of pressure.
So I'm smelling right off the bat on the nose. I'm smelling some like darker fruits, like a stewed fruit. I get those. So a lot of the wines he was talking about that were in the barrels that these are finished in are kind of darker wines that are kind of like an after dinner digestif or something like that. So these are going to be like thicker, like not like a port, not port, but like a port, like thicker, and more viscous, a lot more viscous, and I get that for sure on this. And the color is not super dark. I would expect it to be a little darker. It's dark. It is dark, but it's not as dark as I thought it might be. You know, based on the barrels it's finished in. But that also will be determined a lot of times by the amount of time it's spent in that barrel. So it might not have spent a whole lot of time in that barrel. They pull it out when they get the flavor profile they want, not when they get the color they want. So let's see. I'm not getting a lot of oak
Before
on
I
this.
say anything, I'm
I
gonna
do
let
get
him
some
say
fruit.
everything.
I do get some fruit on this that is not stewed. Like I get some fresh fruit, like a nice red apple or a pear, and I do get some stewed fruit, like a stewed plum or something like that. Now go ahead. What do you think on the nose? I know you tasted it already, but
Well, I can kind of agree with some of that. I would go pear, apple.
it's nice.
Rum. I get a little rum on it.
I get it like a rum raisin.
Which yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. Which I mean,
Yeah.
it's a rum cast too. I was gonna say, but I'm gonna wait till you give me your tasting notes before I say what I think.
So I get rum raisin on the palate for sure. That is the primary. That is the primary flavor I'm getting. I mean, do it again. I definitely get some brown sugar. Hmm. It tastes a little proofy, but not bad.
It's 111 proof.
It doesn't burn your face off.
It doesn't burn your face off, but it definitely doesn't drink below, in my opinion. It doesn't drink below 110.
The mouthfeel is really good. It's not exceedingly oily, but it is. I'm still feeling the finish on it from the last time I tasted. Go ahead and rewind and see when I stopped drinking, but you'll see how long it's been, and I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it on my tongue and on my cheeks and my lips. It's super pleasant. I mean, super, and it's a really good experience. Complete experience is very good.
That's a good way to put it. And I say that because to me, I get more rum and Armagnac off of this than I get the Madeira, and I don't even know what Hungarian oak is.
Hungary.
I don't know what Hungarian oak is, and I don't get necessarily
think
that
that word
Madeira.
is not what don't think that word means what you think it means.
Okay, well, but I also think this drinks as a good cigar blend whiskey that you can puff on a stove with.
Yeah.
But I also think this comes across as more of a mainstream bourbon that you don't, you would drink this and you wouldn't automatically think, oh, I need a cigar with this. I think that I've had a lot of cigar blends in my time, and I don't think this is your mainstream cigar blend.
So I'm going to throw this out there, and I think this is the case for me and for Scott also, is we don't smoke a whole lot of cigars. And so occasionally we will smoke a cigar while we're drinking bourbon, but that is rare. That is really rare. A lot of times we'll drink a cigar blend and we won't smoke a cigar. That does not really affect the taste of the bourbon to me as much as, say, I think if you drink a bourbon or any kind of whiskey and you have a cigar, that changes the taste of the whiskey because you have all those molecules, all those non-combustibles coating the inside of your mouth, being on your tongue, being on the inside of your mouth, and so it affects the way you taste. But I don't know that a cigar blend really is absolutely has to be had with a cigar. In our case, we rarely smoke a cigar, so a lot of times we're drinking the whiskey and we're just evaluating it based on how it tastes without a cigar. And in this case, it's really good. It's really good. It's more savory than sweet, in my opinion. That is a good thing. Scott usually likes sweeter, and I usually like a little more savory. Although he likes it has to be a little sweet. And I mean, I really like it. I get those dark flavors from the Armagnac, and I get the from the rum. I get the sweetness from the rum for sure.
Rum raisin ice cream.
Man, it's like, yeah, it says raisin ice cream on there. I said rum raisin, and that's what I get. Now I say the ice cream because it's a little creamy. It's a little creamy. So now that we mentioned that, I do get that, but I wouldn't have thought of that unless you read it.
This says refined yet expressive. It's equally compelling with or without a cigar, which plays to what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Crafted for slow sipping, long conversations, and a finish designed to linger. I think that last sentence is kind of the way I feel.
Yeah, it does linger, for sure.
It says it's dark fruit, toffee, molasses, and warm spice. I don't get necessarily all of that.
I don't get the
toffee.
But
I get some of that.
I don't get the toffee, but I get the rest of that.
I don't get the toffee. I get the dark fruit. I get a little bit of molasses maybe, and I do get some warm spice. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't necessarily get the toffee. So my vote is go buy the damn thing because it's a pretty good bottle.
I think for $85 or so, and your mileage may vary, maybe a little less where you live, or maybe a little more.
Through it.
You just have to decide if it's within your price point. I'm going to pour myself a little more because we're going to toast it here in a second. And I just want to say, before we end this all, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you any time, but it really helps us out a lot. And go ahead and click that notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop a video. And I mean we love you because you
can send money.
You're our favorite viewer.
You can send money, or you can send free bourbon. We don't care.
You can. We don't have a Patreon or anything like that.
Not yet. We're really trying to get there.
We're really trying to get started. But if you like our videos, please share these with your friends or people that you think will also like these videos, because we're really passionate about this, and we really want to share our opinions and your opinions. If you make comments or whatever, people see those things. Please comment on the videos. If you've tasted this and you have a different opinion than us or the same opinion, please make a comment.
So we do this stuff and we enjoy doing this stuff, but we're also losers who have a lot of fun joking around, and our plan soon is to do some fun stuff. Like we may throw some stuff out like involving electricity that could possibly injure us. Just so you know, you might want to stay tuned for that. So make sure you look at those click for the notifications.
Right.
Because if there's electricity and no pants involved, who wouldn't want to tune in for that?
I'm going to say this: negative reinforcement is a real thing.
It is. And it would be really entertaining for y'all, maybe not as much for us. But that's okay, because you know why? We're here for you, our favorite viewer.
That's right. All right. So, like I said before, please like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and until next time,
cheers, lightning bolts, electricity.
Drink up.
Drink up.